14 degrees. No, it's not hot. 14 degrees is a very cold day in my hometown. Mind you, it is close to winter in my hometown right now, and people are going to the beach. The temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, and I'm talking about Celsius here. So I urge my Norwegian acquaintances. I don't have a lot of Norwegian friends, but I have acquaintances and family, and Norwegian family. And I would love for them to finally understand me and stop demanding of me to feel hot. And not hot as in, wow, she's gorgeous. No, like hot as in, oh my God, it's so hot. When it's not. Oh, but your face is sweating. My face is sweating because I'm older and I walked really fast. My hands are still cold. The minute I stop walking, I freeze. So, no, it's not hot. It's never really anything fantastic here in terms of weather. And every year, you will see, they're already saying good summer. Have a good summer. It's the 1st of June. Summer doesn't officially hit until the 23rd. But okay, you boo. So yeah, so if it's summer here, let's say it's officially winter in Brazil and it's hotter than the summer here. How does that sound? So there is so much that I would like to talk about. I have so many stories to tell. But as a person of color who cannot afford to just blow their opportunities in life, I'm just gonna remain silent. And then one day, when everyone involved in the stories is alive, then I'll tell the stories if I'm still alive. I have so many stories to tell. I have so much to say. So many interesting experiences that would be of value for so many people. And I'm not allowed to tell them. So, oh well. Good morning, Norway. Good morning, world. It is now early in the morning here in Norway. It is 14 degrees Celsius. People want me to say to them, oh, it's so hot today, but it's not. I'm somebody who was born in Brazil, who grew up in places in the United States like Florida and California. I lived in Australia and New Zealand. So for me to feel hot in a Norwegian summer would be very far-fetched. Oh, but I know somebody who's Brazilian who doesn't think it's cold here. Well, they're probably trying to be Norwegian, trying to fit in, and more power to them. They should do what it takes to survive here. I've paid my dues. I'm educated as a professor, lecturer, and teacher, Portuguese, English, and Spanish, and literature in these languages. I obtained my proficiency and competency diplomas in Norwegian in 2005, 2019, and 2022. I renewed all of these certificates. So I am fluent in these 4 languages. But if I'm going to play it like the average person plays, oh, I speak a little French, I speak a little Italian. So we were in France last year in the autumn. My daughter and I, we weren't in France like to go to France. We were passing through at the airport and the lady in customs did not speak English. So I tried to communicating French with the phrases that I know. And I did rather well. I could probably do the same in Italian and German, but I don't claim these languages. The same thing with Swedish and Danish. I can read Danish perfectly, and I can understand Swedish when it's spoken, possibly read it too. But I'm not going to go around saying, I speak a little Swedish, I speak a little Italian, I speak a little French, I speak a little Danish, I speak a little German, and then add it to the 4 languages I do speak and say, oh, I speak 10 languages or 9 languages. Because that's what people do. I have a lot of acquaintances from English-speaking countries who speak English, basically. They only speak English, but they'll say, oh, I speak a little French, because they know a couple of phrases in French. I speak a little German, because they know a couple of sentences, or a few sentences even. A lot fewer sentences than I know in these languages, and they claim to speak a little. That doesn't exist to me. You either speak a language or you don't, so that's why I don't claim to speak a little French, even though I know a lot of phrases and words in French, Italian, German, all of those. I am fluent and have diplomas in English, Portuguese, Norwegian, and Spanish. So I claim those 4. Oh, you only speak 4 languages? I know somebody who speaks 17 languages. So if I go and learn another, God knows how many, and I learn 19, oh no, I met someone who now speaks 20 languages. They speak more than you. And usually the comments come from people who don't speak any foreign languages. I know a girl, let's not name her, okay? Let's not be catty and name her. But let's tell her story, because her story can be a valuable asset so other women don't do the same shameful things that she did. So she met a guy. A week later, she got pregnant. She came to Norway with the guy. The guy's Norwegian. They had the baby, and she thought, and I love the part where she thought he was going to marry her just because she doesn't understand that. Let me tell you something, Norwegian men, they don't get married that easily. For a Norwegian man to marry you, you will have to be living together for 10 years and have like 3 children. That's when he'll marry you. So I felt so sorry for her. Anyway, so he didn't marry her. She was very angry at him for it. So she tried to get money from him. So she would say things to him like, I want you to put an apartment, and I want you to also put a car in my name. So when we do divorce, even though they're not even married, I'll have an apartment and a car. So basically, she told the guy she was with him for money. Anyway, this girl, she speaks broken English, broken Norwegian. Her Portuguese, even as her first language, is full of uneducated phrases, and she sounds like a very ignorant person. She's a horrible person. She's a gold digger. She's incredibly mean to the people she says she loves, to friends and stuff. She does not deserve anything good in this world. Who am I to say, right? So she used to say that she spoke a little this and a little that. She used to brag about how many different men she's slept with from different countries. She was on a mission to marry a gringo, as they say, because she wanted a better life. Oh, well, that's none of my business. But I was just giving an example of people that claim to speak a little this and a little that and don't speak anything. Okay, I'm signaling for the bus. Let's hope he stops.
Thanks for that.